So one of the things that I did this last free removal, if you guys have seen my last Guild War video, we were talking about, you know, all the necessary changes that I wanted to make on the PvP side, but those were all done because I do them as I get them. This time around, I wanted to finally get my Light Kung Fu Girl on Vampire, because I created, after I got the Light Kung Fu Girl, I put her on the front line, but of course, taking out Darren or Diaz, you're more susceptible to, like, you know, go wiping because you don't have that defense mitigation. Even though I saw all these other people, you know, messing around with it, playing around with it, I realized that I can't gamble with a non-vampire set on this one. So we'll take a look at the runes real quick for all the monsters, and we'll see how it goes. So, Miss Xiaolin, hybrid, attack, crit damage, HP. Little bit low on the HP there, but overall she does really good job. And when I get my third skill off, it's like instant full, right? Instant health. Liu Mei, Vampire Focus. Do I care about the focus? Sure, it's a nice help for the attack bar. The slow and the defense break, it's always nice to get that. But overall, yeah, I need a little bit more critical rate, but the tankiness works. I want to get the Water Kung Fu Girl stats similar to that. Lisa, a little bit of improvement, speed, HP, defense here, a little bit more speed, just a tad bit more resistance. Still got to get it up to 70. Mihao Wang. Since I run him on the defensive lead, now I can work in the double Kung Fu Girls and not worry about like bringing like Hua or something like that to make sure I got a lead. I don't like it on a violent set in this situation, but it is. I use it for RTA, so that is why I do it. It's on a broken set, so I can have some decent effective HP. Mi Yang, I think you guys saw about a week ago. I made the change for her: speed, attack, right where I want her with resistance. The attack power is going to help with the heal. The speed is going to help with the damage on this one. And then, of course, the beneficial effect removal doesn't imply because we don't have it here. And last but not least, Miss Colleen. Colleen used to be on a violent set way back in the day. Now I have her on a double Revenge Nemesis. If I could get her on a triple Revenge, I would with the same stats, but I can't do that without crippling my resistance and the accuracy that I currently have. Overall, this works pretty well for me. I just future changes. I would like to get that. I'd like to get the. I'd like to figure out something else for the fire fail. Mihao Wang. Why am I failing? Fire Monkey King. Oh my God! Rip the dream. So yeah, the downside is in this situation, the extra violence set on Mihao Wang, but. If I play around, like if I were to sub him out and put like Darien or Diaz in there, then I would probably take out I probably would take out Mi Yang and put like Hua in there for a little bit more attack bar manipulation. But in this particular situation with the Kung Fu Girls and Hua, we got a lot of attack bar manipulation in the negative aspect, so we can definitely control the fight to not allow the boss to do that. To get their turns. By putting Darien in there or Diaz and Hua in there, I got Hua on a broken set, and then of course you know Darien's on a broken set as well. So this is great because this literally puts one violent set on the team, and so because I only have one violent set, I'm not going to be generating a lot of additional turns. But we're sitting good because even with my damage healers that are sitting on the front line, they got the vampire set, so it's going to be able to help. Darien is going to be plenty tanky there. 32k HP, I think. Some 1400 defense. Right, no, 36k HP. He's super tanky. He's super tanky, so he should be good. And then Miss Colleen, she'll definitely hang. But I'm just testing it out to showcase that I got a couple of options here. For anybody that's trying to push the 3 DPS combo, it can work. Darien plus Colleen can work, but the stats need to be there. It's all about stats in R5. Sets for your cleansers, stats for everything else. Get the stats in, and we get it done. Uh-oh. It's your boy Sean. Hey, by the way, Sean B, I think you should change your name from Sean B to your boy Sean, because YDCB coined that. So I just want to tell you right now, you should do that. So yeah, with regards to this team right here, the switching out Darian or for Diaz, I know everyone loves, and I love too, Diaz for R5. I would switch it out depending on what I need for the composition. So I'd be looking at either Soli or Mupi and say, okay, what are we lacking on? Do we need more attack breaks? Or do we need a reliable H point disturb? If we need a reliable HP disturb, then let's go Diaz. If we need a reliable defense break, let's go Darian. Because you guys know the boss sometimes gets that first turn, hits 5 times right, so I'm going to have a chance to counterattack with Darian and get that defense right out of the gate. Because I'm not running like the fire panel and whatnot there. I'm not getting the staple kind of defense break that I would have. My defense break is coming from, is a 1-turn defense break from the Kung Fu Grows. It's not going to be consistent. So yeah, it's nice to have Darian in there. Darian's going to do damage on that first skill based on max HP. So that's why I run him a little bit more on the HP side versus like high defense there. Actually, let's get back to that topic there. For those that were here, we had one of our subscribers here ask us, we were talking about the Kung Fu Grows and the skill ups, or just skilling up the natural 4 stars in general. Is it worth it or not? When we're talking about R5 and the value of damage that you can get from any of the general Kung Fu Grows that you use, whether it's the water, the light, the dark, or even the fire, if you're going gangster with it, it's definitely worth your time if you are a late game player that gets has been getting tons of mystical scrolls, is getting the fodder. I mean, you're getting the scrolls, you're getting the summons, you're getting the monsters you need to make the fodder throughout the scrolls you get. You just haven't been lucky enough to get the 4 stars. Like me personally, I will tell you this straight up. I do not like making them, but as a person that is trying to make the necessary improvements that I need to do more damage and thereby get faster runs, which in turn gets me more grinds and whatnot, I mean, it's worth my time. And the time that it takes to get those 3 to 4 however many scalps you need, the monsters, getting their awakening material, it's not too bad at all, considering that again, we're talking about late game. They're pushing through content with like 15 to 20 second whatever. I mean, me personally, I have not farmed any elemental dungeons in at least over a year. That's just because we keep on getting the elemental awakening pieces through the world boss and whatnot. I've gotten so many of them, like hundreds of them, in all the elements. How about I rate the Light Kung Fu Girl in Raid? Light Kung Fu Girl versus like Water Kung Fu Girl, I give the nod to Water Kung Fu Girl because of her damage multiplier. But I think the light one comes in a really close second because of the attack bar manipulation on the 3rd skill. And she, to be able to get that, that turn right away after that. Dark Kung Fu Girl, I think she is going to be 3rd for me, simply because the ignore defense mechanic is not guaranteed. It's a 25% chance, whereas the Water Kung Fu Girl, it's just based on the amount of harmful effects you have. And if you got the high critical rate, you're going to be putting out the numbers where you're basically still banking on RNG to do work and have the ignore defense aspect to help on that. So I think I go water, light, and then dark is my top 3 there for the Kung Fu Girls. Wind and fire is behind that, with probably fire being 4 and wind being 5th. How would you guys rate it? How would you guys rate them?